I'm Brian Winnekins at the NAFB convention in Kansas City, and our broadcasts from convention are being brought to you in part by Annabis Silo of Durand, Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, and Growth Energy. I'm with Mark Jangels. He's the chairman of the Meat Export Federation, and talk about some of the highlights of this year's beef export business. And Mark, good morning, and thanks for joining us. Well, first, some really good news. The value of those beef exports continues to rise, which is good for even dairy farmers in Wisconsin, because all of their cows do end up in the beef chain.
Yeah, right now we're up 1% so far this year in volume and over 10% in value. So we're looking at a possibility of another record year, just as we had last year, and hopefully we can finish strong these last 4 months.
What are some of the things that the Export Federation has been doing to help increase that export value?
Well, definitely, first and foremost, market access and market development in other countries. Here February 1st this year, Japan opened back up to 30 and under cattle. They're up 57% this year. We think that China is a huge market that we've got to get into. We're leaving a lot of money on the table there, not being able to get into that country. And then, of course, the other issues, with some of the growth additives that we use in feed. We're definitely having some issues like in Russia, trying to get product moved in there. But, we have country directors that are in those countries that have their feet on the ground, that are giving us updates daily, even hourly, making sure that we are in the front of that, and hopefully we can get things started to go.
Again, we're with Mark Jangels. He is the chairman of the Meat Export Federation. One of the big success stories, Mark, has been Japan. And really, just because of after what happened in 2001, they were like one of the firsts that not only stopped all imports, but then they were almost one of the last to even resume imports of American beef. And so to see that market really recover has to be a feather in the Export Federation's cap.
No doubt, and I had the opportunity to be there in July this summer doing some promotional activities in Tokyo and in the Sendai area, and they are excited. I mean, you can see it with the amount of participation in seminars that we've hosted over there, MEF has, in the promotional activities, and it's a whole next generation that we're really trying to educate there, and through their blogging system. I mean, it's amazing the importance that consumers put in the bloggers over there of what they say and what they write and promote in there, and we were a part of one of those with over 20 bloggers that reached over 40,000 people, and it's just amazing to see that firsthand and the importance of just a simple blog of how that can move product.
And also, again, Mexico, too, another big importer, again, a little bit behind, but still doing quite well.
Yes, and I think that we definitely want to keep track of that. Our partner to the south is huge for us, not only on the beef side, but as well as the pork side. And we have had some issues, but things do look good now, and we really appreciate the relationship we have with Mexico.
Again, Mike Jagels with the Meat Export Federation. Well, again, Mike, we appreciate you joining us, or Mark, we appreciate you joining us today.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Mark Jagels, he's the chairman of the Meat Export Federation from the NAFB convention in Kansas City. I'm Brian Winnekins.